Hello, folks, and welcome to Thoughts on Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chapters. This is episode 15 of that. So, there's many things that have going on from the fact of Videl is suffering. Yeah, she's very suffering, and they all have been waiting for Goku to come back down. I mean, frick. And Korin, well, it turns out instead of doing what I thought he was doing, which is planting and then growing them, I think he is doing it, but it turns out he has been doing it for quite some time. And all he had left was just 3 that were laying around. So that's good. That's good. But still, oh, frick, man. So it took a long time and we were waiting for him. And then finally, there we go. So that's good. That's good. And of course, Videl got it. But I have to admit though, gotta talk about this. Is the crazy part of the fact of if you decide to take out the context of the sensu bean, it sounds like Gohan is kind of doing something R-rated to Videl. Yeah, very R-rated, and Hercule's there kind of trying to, yeah, he's there trying to stop him from doing it, but it's not doing any damage. And if you understand what I'm talking about, you kind of just watch the episode for yourself, and you can hear for yourself that it sounds way too messed up if you take that context of the sensu bean out of it. Of course, there was more stuff that's happened, like for instance, Trunks and Goten has no idea what a saying sensu bean is, and then finally, the match between Kibito and Great Saiyaman happens. Sadly, is freaking because I would figure eventually Gohan would have got smart enough to say, "Oh, I got to put my bandana on. Oh, I need to put my cape on." Instead, he didn't do any of that. And I'm like, dude, didn't you really wanted to conceal your freaking identity? Then you should have not done that. And if you're gonna still go without your cape and headband, you might as well just go out as Super Saiyan already. I mean, frick, it'll be okay to just say, "Oh, so the Golden Warrior is Great Saiyaman." So there we go. And there's still no connection. You know, you can kind of connect it, but not really. Then he took off his sunglasses, which is still like, oh, you idiot, man. You just keep the sunglasses on, turn Super Saiyan. No one will know who you are if you do that, but no freaking way. And, well, Supreme Kai has been revealed to everyone, and it looks like Spopovich and the other dude is gonna jump Gohan as soon as he turns Super Saiyan. And this is like the game plan, I guess. Yeah, it's really like, oh, freak. And they were actually looking at the stupid thingy radar, and they're like, "Oh, we're kind of close. Just need a little bit more juice, and then we're ready to pounce." And blah 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 blah. And so yeah, we have all that crap going on, a lot of that crap going on. So yeah, that's pretty much the first part of it. Did I forget to mention everyone was booing because they had to wait some time until Gohan helped Videl, and then as soon as they go up, it's kind of like what happened with Shin and Piccolo / Ma Jr. Where like boo boo, and they're throwing crap down there because they want the fight to start. And Gigi's like, "Would y'all guys shut the hell up? Come on!" All right, so we get to the second half, and the second half. Now, here is the half part. Here is the second half. So the second half is very simple. So Gohan actually decides to turn Super Saiyan 2. And of course, Kibito was like, "Oh, just turn Super Saiyan 2. Oh my gosh." And he's like, "Oh," and he does it. And it's like, "Oh, frick." And he's wrecking the ring. Holy frick, he's wrecking the ring. And as soon as he stopped, of course, well, we have the 3 guys, you have the 3 classmates, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, he's a Golden Warrior too." And you have the old man over there. He's like, "Oh my gosh, isn't that just like one of those guys who fought Cell? Oh my gosh, he's one of them. He has to be, I reckon." It's like, oh my gosh. It's like all of it's raveling, and you have freaking Chi-Chi who's like, "See, you wanted something amazing. Isn't that amazing?" It's like, my gosh. You're trying to keep things under wraps, and here you are making sure you expose yourself. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's just so awesome. Freaking Piccolo made sure of no photography, but as long as you have lots of freaking damn eyewitnesses, I think he failed. He failed severely. He failed severely. So sadly, Spopovich and the other doofus came and charged at him and then had this little bottle thing and started absorbing all of his energy, which is like, what the f am I looking at? Also note, Supreme Kai told everyone to not do anything. You had Videl wanted to do something, you had Krillin want to do something, you had Goten want to do something, but well, Trunks is on top of him and he can't really do anything about it. So they absorbed all of that energy. And then eventually they were like, oh, we got plenty enough and then some. And then they flew off. And there is Gohan just knocked out, completely a bit fainted from all that energy getting taken away from him. And of course, you have Chi Chi too, who is like, you're not doing anything about my boy. And she was just hurting like 4 or 5 people. One person had her freaking boot or shoe right inside of his face, like right inside of the face. And he had the other girl who was like close to that freaking crap, and she looks at Chi-Chi in horror as she's about to try to go down there. It's like, what the frick, man? It's like, yeah, Chi-Chi, you need to really calm down. It's kind of funny. It's like in Dragon Ball Super, I talk to freaking Bulma a lot, but in this one, I'm like, Chi-Chi, calm down. Calm down. We're trying to keep it low key. You didn't want your freaking son to be a freaking warrior, and well, doing all this, allowing all this crap, it just carrying on. So Kobito might actually heal him, and well, those two flew off. And Supreme Kai's like, now my plan can go in action. We're gonna find where their base is, and we're gonna take them out. Most likely that's how it's gonna go. So Supreme Kai flies so they can get him undetected. I think Goku and everyone else is gonna go too. Meanwhile, Kobito, like I said, is going to heal Gohan, which is okay. So few on that. And that's where we leave off. Of course, well, the two, Spovovich and the other guy, they did mention about Majin coming back and Babidi. So yeah, there we go. First name drops of those guys. So there we go. Yeah. Can't wait for what's going to happen next time. Anyways, thank you for watching and stay tuned for another thoughts on Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chapters.